Hey friends, today I want to talk about a voice that is hard to overcome, a voice that impacts a whole lot of people, and that is the voice of despair. Many of you recognize this voice. It's that voice that says things are not going to improve, so you might as well give up. There's no hope here. And maybe your situation has deteriorated in such a way. Maybe you've just been living with that level of depression for a long time and you just don't know anything else. Perhaps there's somebody out there that has gotten to the point where they've just been ready to give up on life. If that describes any of you, I want you to listen closely because I want to let you know that that voice is a lie. That voice that tells you there's no hope. There's a voice that tells you that you made a mistake that you can't come back from. That voice that says, this situation has gotten so bad, you might as well reach for the stuff that you've thought you've overcome, but are now find yourself compelled to go back to, whether it's a substance or something else that has been destructive to you. I was thinking and been reflecting on this, and I was going to save this message for Easter weekend, but for some reason I just had the urgency to share it today. I want you to take a moment. We talk about, in our faith, the crucifixion and the resurrection of Jesus. What I want to talk today, though, about is that Saturday. Think about what it would have been like for those who were close to Jesus. The Saturday before the resurrection. Remember, they don't know the ending of the story like we do. As far as they knew, Jesus was dead. The one person that they had put all their hope, all their faith, all their future in is dead. And to them, that death was final. They had heard him say something about rising from the dead, but that just did not settle in their minds. It did not compute. And especially think about someone like Peter, whom his last interaction with Jesus was denying that he even knew him, despite previously saying that he was going to stick with him till the end. Imagine the heavy amount of guilt and shame and regret that he was carrying on this Saturday. Some of you can relate to that. You feel this intense sense of regret that you did something that you just can never come back from. That I would imagine in a lot of ways is how Peter felt. And all of these people thinking about what just happened, thinking it's over, it's done, and now our hope is gone. You and I, we know the rest of the story. That wasn't the end of the story. Jesus came back to life. He rose from the dead. And all those people who thought that their hope was done, who thought that their reason for moving forward was no longer there, now suddenly had a sense of overwhelming hope that went beyond anything they could have ever imagined. My friends, no matter what you're facing, no matter how dark it seems right now, our faith is a resurrection faith. Our hope is a hope that goes beyond what seems logical or reasonable. Because if you put your faith in the reality of a possibility of resurrection from death, then what that means is you've said that your value system declares that there is nothing that is so hopeless that you're going to give up. I want to just make an appeal. If you haven't put your faith in this level of hope, I would like to allow you to consider the possibility that Jesus did rise from the dead. And if he did, that means that we have an incredible hope that goes beyond any circumstance, anything that could come against us. Saturday seemed hopeless, but Sunday everything changed. If you're in a place of despair, in a place of hopelessness, and you listen to that voice that says you can't come back from this, you're never going to have happiness ever again, declare that that's a lie and put your faith and trust that the same God who rose from the dead can turn your situation around. God bless you.